Hi, this is John, and this is week 65 of Dreams Devlog. I'm gonna hope that's the right number because I am not remembering. Before I start, I want to ask you guys, when you guys run out of electricity or power, or let's say if you guys live in the East Asia, when there's a hurricane that comes, what do you guys do for fun? I know there's sports, but let's say you're confined to your house. Do you guys actually go to a board game as a substitute for a game, or you guys just talk with people and all that stuff? Let me know in the comments down below, because I'm kind of curious if Brave Eduardo will be able to serve as a backup if you can't play Eduardo, because obviously whoever wants to play, our fans will definitely want to just engross themselves in our designs, right? So I'm gonna start with the week. And on Monday, I colored one card, and I wrote another short story for one of Eduardo's side quests. We have like a big chunk prepared, so we're really ready to go, and we're just waiting for that 6 month to start, where we only work on Brave Eduardo. I bet the devlogs those weeks will be very interesting. On Tuesday, I modeled the VR project. It was a little bit harder than I thought, but I still managed to do it. And I put a lot of details in it that I'm not really sure most people will see it, but hey, I'm trying my best. Wednesday, I colored another card, and I also wrote another short story, which was big, but the main highlight of that day was I talked to one of the the professor we met last year, who wanted to work with us, and he wanted phase 3 to continue. And this one, he wanted to rescale the whole scene, which I don't know if you guys know, I modeled a street of Virginia, and it wasn't accurate to scale, and so he gave me the accurate measurements. So I have quite a lot I have to work on now. And Dhruv has to import this Microsoft Air Sims, which is an interesting choice, but hey, they want it, so we'll probably do it. Yeah, so that was mainly on Wednesday. Thursday in the morning, we actually met up with Porter Young. I mentioned her a couple weeks ago about meeting her, and she was excited to work with us. So we met up with her with Matt and Dhruv, which was really nice, and she is awesome. She was very lovely to talk to, very good looking, and I would say, like I said, I like her voice. So we told her actually that we wanted the bears to grunt. So we're not sure if we actually really want voice acting, because if you have her voice act, every other bear has to be voice acted, so that's quite a lot of extra work. But we are trying to make this project the best. So we talked to her about our concerns, but we also told her that there's something we have in mind, where we wanted our theme songs to actually have vocal voice in it. So we're working on that, and we'll probably let her know how things go when things go. So that same day, since we showed her the project, Dhruv was very we all got really excited and reminded on how great Eduardo is, and now we're really excited to work on it again, which sucks because we still have the VR project to get through, but hey, that's life, right? Friday in the morning, I colored another card, and now I'm down to 9 cards left. So we're really close. We are 91 cards colored, and we're really close to being able to print out our first alpha deck. And that same day, I also colored a VR project, the VR project for the other professor, which is a swamp, and I colored a lot of the objects in it, and it actually doesn't look as good as I want it to. It's way darker than I want, so I'm gonna have to tweak around with the lighting and all this stuff. And that day, Dhruv also started working on the main story. So we always had a direction of how the main story will take place, but Dhruv now actually put it into words, and mainly he said is because he was inspired by when we showed Porter our project, and he just was reminded how great Eduardo is, so he just started working again. So that's been really nice, and that's generally it. Saturday, I picked up my parents, which is really nice because during this apocalyptic plague spreading everywhere, it's refreshing to have someone else in the house. And my sister's leaving to live somewhere else for her new job, so I was a little bit worried that it's gonna be quite empty at home, but now, hey, parents are home, and I can only say I'm so grateful that they're back, and I'm happy to go through things with someone at home. So yeah, that's generally about it for Eduardo this week. It's, like I said, slow but very swamped on our side, and we're excited to well, excited to see what we do next week. Dhruv and I are like thinking of trying to finish all the VR project next week, but no guarantees, because we really want to get back to Eduardo. And let me know if you guys are interested. Oh, Dhruv made a Brave Eduardo Boado, the card game Discord. So like I said last week, if you guys are in the LA area, we need to do a big team test group, like hopefully 8 people, to test out the card game to see how well it functions in a big group setting. So if you guys are in LA, let me know, message me or comment down below, and then try to join in our Boado server, and so we can organize a meetup. But yeah, that's generally about it for this week, and we'll see you guys next week again. Week. All right, bye guys.